Did you know there are certain tiny seeds that could quietly transform your body after 60 without pills, powders, or expensive supplements? It sounds unbelievable, but research now shows that just one small daily habit could help older adults restore muscle strength, protect aging bones, and feel more mobile and energized, even in their 70s, 80s, or beyond 90. And the best part? These aren't exotic superfoods. They're simple, affordable seeds you can find at most grocery stores. But here's what most people get wrong. They eat them the wrong way, they combine them with the wrong foods, and they miss the one seed that could change everything if you start using it today. So in this video, we're breaking down the 10 miracle seeds every senior should know about, and how just 1 tablespoon a day could help you rebuild strength, lubricate stiff joints, and regain that confident, steady movement you once had. Stick around, because the seed at the very end, it might be the most powerful natural secret you've never heard of. Let's get started. Seed number 10, pumpkin seeds. The muscle-strengthening mineral bomb, hiding in your pantry. Have your legs been feeling weaker lately? Are your joints stiffer than they used to be? Or maybe you've started waking up in the middle of the night with painful leg cramps? If so, your body could be asking, even begging, for 3 critical nutrients that most older adults are missing: magnesium, zinc, and protein. And here's the good news. You can get all 3 from one simple overlooked seed, pumpkin seeds. Now, these little green seeds might not look like much, but they are loaded with nutrients that can help seniors not only maintain bone strength, but also rebuild muscle, especially as we age. Let's start with magnesium. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of this powerful mineral. Magnesium helps your body preserve bone density, prevent muscle wasting, and reduce nighttime cramps, a major concern for older adults. Next is zinc, a crucial mineral for tissue repair, collagen production, and immune support. Without enough zinc, your body struggles to rebuild what age naturally breaks down. And finally, healthy fats. Pumpkin seeds contain anti-inflammatory omega fatty acids that help lubricate your joints and soothe the chronic inflammation behind many aches and pains, especially in the knees, hips, and lower back. But here's what most people get wrong. They roast them at high heat or buy them already salted, which destroys many of their healing properties. To get the full benefit, you'll want to eat them raw or lightly toasted. And you don't need a lot in just 1 tablespoon a day. You can sprinkle them on soups, blend them into smoothies, stir them into oatmeal, or even mix them with plain yogurt. And here's a pro tip. If you combine pumpkin seeds with natural collagen sources, like homemade bone broth or nettle tea, you can amplify their benefits, giving your bones and muscles exactly what they need to rebuild and repair. So if you've been feeling a little stiffer, a little slower, or just a little off, this tiny green seed might be one of the simplest daily habits to help you move better, feel stronger, and age with more ease. But that's just the beginning, because the next seed, it's one you've probably seen 1,000 times, but almost no one is using it the way science says we should. Let's take a look. Seed number 9, sunflower seeds, the muscle-protecting snack, hiding in plain sight. At first glance, sunflower seeds might just look like a casual snack, something to munch on while watching TV or chatting with friends. But don't be fooled. These tiny seeds are actually packed with nutrients that can protect your muscles, support your bones, and even slow the aging process, if you eat them the right way. Let's start with one of their biggest strengths, vitamin E. Sunflower seeds are one of the best natural sources of this powerful antioxidant, and here's why that matters. As we get older, our cells, especially our muscle cells, are under constant attack from oxidative stress. Vitamin E acts like a shield, protecting those cells from damage and helping you retain strength and mobility well into your later years. But that's just the beginning. These seeds are also rich in phosphorus and magnesium, 2 minerals that reinforce bone structure and help muscles contract and relax smoothly. And perhaps most important for recovery, selenium, a trace mineral that boosts muscle regeneration and reduces inflammation at the cellular level. In other words, sunflower seeds may be small, but they're built like a complete muscle support system in a shell, So how do you use them? Just 1 tablespoon a day is all it takes. You can sprinkle them over salads, mix them into oatmeal, or eat them as is. Just make sure to skip the fried or heavily salted versions, which lose most of their nutritional value. And here's a tip to unlock even more of their power. Pair sunflower seeds with foods rich in vitamin C, like bell peppers, strawberries, or citrus. Why? Because vitamin C helps your body absorb the minerals in the seeds more efficiently, maximizing their impact on your muscles and joints. The truth is, sunflower seeds have been hiding in plain sight. They're inexpensive, convenient, and surprisingly powerful, especially for older adults looking to stay strong and active without relying on supplements. And if that surprised you, wait until you see the next seed. It's even smaller, but its impact on your bones, collagen, and mobility might be even bigger. Let's keep going. Seed number 8, sesame seeds, the ancient bone booster. You're probably overlooking, they're tiny, they're inexpensive, and they've been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine to keep joints flexible and bones strong. But in today's world, sesame seeds are often brushed aside, seen as a garnish, not a powerhouse. That's a mistake, because these little seeds might just be one of the most effective plant-based tools for fighting bone loss and protecting aging joints. Here's why. Sesame seeds are one of the richest plant sources of calcium. And not just any calcium, but the kind your body can actually absorb and use. That alone makes them incredibly valuable for older adults, especially women after menopause, when calcium loss accelerates. But that's just the beginning. They also deliver a potent blend of magnesium, phosphorus, iron, and zinc, all crucial for keeping bones dense, muscles strong, and tissues well oxygenated. And here's what makes sesame truly special. They're packed with lignans, plant compounds that act like natural antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. These lignans help reduce joint swelling, protect cartilage, and slow down the wear and tear that creeps in with age. Now, if you've eaten sesame seeds before and felt like nothing happened, here's why. Whole sesame seeds are tough to digest. If you don't prepare them right, they can pass through your system without releasing their nutrients. So what's the fix? Lightly toast them and grind them, or better yet, enjoy them as tahini, a smooth sesame paste that unlocks their full nutritional value. You can add tahini to smoothies, spread it on toast, or use it as a salad dressing base. And if you really want to make their calcium count, pair sesame with foods rich in vitamin D, like eggs or mushrooms. That helps your body pull the calcium into your bones where it belongs. So if your knees feel unstable, if stairs feel harder than they used to, or if you've noticed your balance isn't what it once was, sesame might be the quiet, ancient ally your bones have been waiting for. And up next, a seed that's not only complete in protein, but may help repair muscles and restore flexibility, even in people well into their 80s. Let's keep going. Seed number 7, hemp seeds, the complete plant protein. Your muscles are craving, you might not see them in every kitchen. But when it comes to muscle recovery, joint flexibility, and energy after 60, hemp seeds may be one of the most underrated superfoods around. Here's why they matter more than you think. Hemp seeds are one of the very few plant foods that provide a complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. That's a big deal, because as we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at using protein, a condition called anabolic resistance. It means we need to work harder just to hold on to the muscle we already have. But hemp seeds make that job easier. Just 1 tablespoon a day delivers a powerful combination of protein, iron, magnesium, and zinc, nutrients that help preserve muscle tone, support collagen production, and fight fatigue. And that's not all. Hemp seeds are naturally rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in the perfect ratio for reducing chronic inflammation, the silent force behind sore joints, stiff movement, and slower recovery. Even better, they're incredibly easy to use. You don't need to cook them, soak them, or grind them. Just sprinkle them on your oatmeal, add them to a smoothie, or stir them into soup or yogurt. Want to supercharge their effect? Combine hemp seeds with a natural source of vitamin C, like a few drops of lemon or a slice of orange. That combination helps your body absorb the iron more efficiently, boosting your energy and muscle repair even further. And one more thing you should know, despite the name, hemp seeds do not contain any psychoactive compounds. They're completely safe, legal, and increasingly recommended by nutritionists who specialize in healthy aging. So if your muscles feel a little weaker or your joints a little stiffer, this tiny, neutral-tasting seed could be the daily habit that helps you reclaim strength and mobility in the years ahead. Coming up next, a seed known for centuries, especially in ancient cultures, and it may be the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory in your kitchen today. Let's take a look. Seed number 6, flax seeds, the ancient anti-inflammatory that helps you move with ease. If you wake up feeling stiff, if your muscles tire more quickly than they used to, or if you've started noticing that your joints talk back after even mild activity, your body might be trying to tell you something. It's inflamed and it needs help. And one of the oldest natural remedies on earth could be exactly what you're missing: flax seeds. These tiny brown or golden seeds have been used for thousands of years, and for good reason. They're one of the richest sources of plant-based omega-3s, which are essential for soothing inflammation, improving joint mobility, and protecting muscle tissue as we age. But that's just the start. Flax seeds are also packed with soluble fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar, improve digestion, and enhance mineral absorption, especially minerals like calcium and magnesium that your bones depend on. And for women over 60, there's another bonus. Flax seeds contain lignans, natural plant compounds with gentle estrogen-like effects. These can help offset postmenopausal bone loss, keeping your skeletal system stronger for longer. Now here's something most people don't realize. If you eat flax seeds whole, they pass through your digestive system without releasing their nutrients. So to get the full benefit, they must be freshly ground right before eating. Don't buy them pre-ground, and don't toss them in whole. Just 1 tablespoon a day, ground and added to water, smoothies, or soup is enough to make a difference. Want to take things even further? Try combining flaxseed with a pinch of turmeric or ginger in a warm drink. This creates a potent anti-inflammatory mix that can help you move more freely and reduce discomfort naturally. And here's the best part. Flax seeds are affordable, easy to store, and available almost everywhere. They may be small, but they're mighty. And when it comes to aging with strength, stability, and confidence, this humble seed has earned its place on your daily plate. Up next, a seed that's often dismissed as a diet trend, but science shows it may help regenerate muscle, boost joint strength, and balance blood sugar, all at once. Let's take a closer look. Seed number 5, chia seeds, the tiny powerhouse for muscle, bone, and blood sugar support. You've probably heard of chia seeds before. Maybe you've seen them in trendy puddings, smoothies, or so-called detox drinks. But here's what most people don't realize, especially older adults. Chia seeds aren't just for weight loss. They're actually one of the most complete and powerful functional foods you can eat for healthy aging. Let's break it down. Chia seeds are packed with high-quality plant protein, calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. 4 essential nutrients your body needs to preserve bone density and maintain muscle mass as you age. But what really sets chia apart? They contain one of the highest concentrations of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids found in any food, even more than many types of fish, ounce for ounce. That's important, because omega-3s help reduce joint inflammation, improve blood flow to your muscles, and repair tiny tears in muscle fibers. The very micro damage that leads to soreness and weakness in older adults. And if you struggle with blood sugar swings or insulin resistance, chia can help there too. Thanks to their high soluble fiber content, chia seeds act like a natural sponge inside your digestive system, slowing down sugar absorption, keeping energy levels steady, and making sure your muscles get the nutrients they need without the blood sugar spikes that interfere with recovery. But, and this is crucial, you must prepare them the right way. Chia seeds should always be hydrated before eating. Why? Because when soaked in water for 15 to 20 minutes, they release a gel-like coating that makes them easier to digest, enhances nutrient absorption, and even cleanses your gut like a gentle internal scrub. So here's the best way to use them. Stir 1 tablespoon of chia seeds into a glass of water, let them soak, and then add the mixture to your yogurt, smoothie, or soup. That's it. One warning, don't mix chia with sugary fruit juices or processed drinks. The fiber can trap the sugar and send it straight to your gut, which may cause bloating or fermentation. Stick with water or unsweetened natural beverages for best results. Here's the bottom line. If you're looking for a simple, affordable way to support your muscles, bones, digestion, and even cardiovascular health, all in 1 tablespoon a day, chia might be the most underrated tool in your kitchen. And up next, a seed that's been used for centuries in traditional medicine, but is still unknown to most seniors in the West. It can stimulate muscle recovery, soothe aching joints, and even restore appetite in those who've lost weight without meaning to. Let's dive in. Seed number 4, fenugreek, the muscle-restoring seed. That's been healing bodies for centuries. Most people in the U.S. have never heard of it. But in ancient cultures, from India to the Middle East, fenugreek has been used for generations to treat everything from joint pain to fatigue to poor appetite. Now, modern science is catching up, and what researchers are finding is that fenugreek seeds may be one of the most complete natural supports for aging muscles and bones. Here's why. Fenugreek is rich in plant-based protein, iron, phosphorus, and powerful plant compounds called saponins. Together, these nutrients work to strengthen muscle tissue, improve joint function, and slow down bone loss, especially in older adults who are starting to feel the effects of age-related wear and tear. One of fenugreek's most unique benefits? It can actually stimulate a healthy appetite, something many seniors struggle with after illness or unintentional weight loss. Why does that matter? Because without adequate food intake, your body simply doesn't have the fuel it needs to repair muscle, build strength, or maintain mobility. But fenugreek does more than just help you eat. It also offers natural anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that can ease joint discomfort, reduce muscle soreness, and improve overall mobility, even in people with arthritis or long-standing stiffness. And there's another hidden benefit. Fenugreek helps regulate blood sugar levels, which is crucial for older adults with diabetes or insulin resistance. Because when your blood sugar is out of balance, your body struggles to absorb the nutrients your muscles and bones need most. So how do you use it? There are 2 simple options. As an herbal tea, boil 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds in water for 5 minutes, let it steep, and sip once a day. It has a bold, slightly bitter taste, but the benefits are worth it. Soaked and sprouted. Soak the seeds in water overnight, then add them to soups or salads. This unlocks their full nutritional value while making them easier to digest. Want to take it a step further? Mix a spoonful of soaked fenugreek seeds with plain, unsweetened yogurt. This simple combo boosts protein absorption and delivers a full-spectrum support for muscle and gut health. Here's the truth. Fenugreek is humble, inexpensive, and often ignored. But if you use it consistently, it can quietly help restore strength, appetite, and flexibility, all without a single supplement. And coming up next, a seed you've probably seen on bagels or baked into bread, but what's hidden inside could help rebuild cartilage, reduce stiffness, and fortify even the most fragile bones. Let's take a closer look. Seed number 3, poppy seeds, the overlooked bone builder. Hiding on your morning bagel. You've probably seen them sprinkled on top of breads, muffins, or bagels. Those tiny black or blue-gray seeds that seem more decorative than nutritious. But don't be fooled, because poppy seeds may be one of the best-kept secrets for older adults looking to protect their bones, strengthen muscles, and move with less pain. Here's what makes them special. Poppy seeds are naturally rich in calcium, phosphorus, and zinc, 3 minerals your body depends on to maintain bone density, prevent fractures, and keep joints stable as you age. But that's just the beginning. They also contain a unique fatty acid called linoleic acid, a healthy omega-6 fat that helps lubricate stiff joints, reduce chronic inflammation, and even support cartilage health, which is key for people dealing with joint degeneration. And if you're not eating much meat or dairy, there's more good news. Poppy seeds are a valuable source of high-quality plant protein, making them a smart choice for vegetarians or anyone who's lost muscle mass over the years. So how do you use them? Just 1 teaspoon a day is enough to start seeing benefits. You can sprinkle them over oatmeal, yogurt, fruit, or whole grain toast, or mix them with raw honey to create a simple natural tonic that supports strength and immunity. One important note, make sure you're using culinary-grade poppy seeds, not ornamental varieties. Only the food-safe kind has the nutritional profile and safety standards you want. Want to get even more out of them? Pair poppy seeds with foods rich in vitamin K, like cooked spinach, kale, or broccoli. Vitamin K helps bind calcium into your bones, making these tiny seeds even more effective. Bottom line, poppy seeds might seem small and insignificant, but when it comes to building stronger bones, reducing joint pain, and restoring muscle balance, this little seed can make a big difference. And next, we're stepping into the final three, starting with a seed that takes something you've already learned and amplifies its power by simply sprouting it. Let's keep going. Seed number 2, sprouted pumpkin seeds. The bone-strengthening upgrade. Most seniors are missing earlier. We talked about pumpkin seeds. A simple, nutrient-rich way to support bones, muscles, and joints. But what if you could take all of those benefits and multiply them? That's exactly what happens when you sprout pumpkin seeds. Sprouting, or allowing the seed to begin germinating, activates enzymes, boosts mineral absorption, and unlocks more bioavailable nutrients that your aging body can actually use. Here's why that matters. As we get older, our digestive systems become less efficient at breaking down nutrients. Even if we eat well, we may not be absorbing everything we need, especially key minerals like magnesium, zinc, and iron. Sprouted pumpkin seeds help solve that problem. They contain less phytic acid, a natural compound that normally blocks mineral absorption, and more antioxidants, which protect your bones and joints from damage. Plus, they're higher in activated magnesium to reduce cramping, and more absorbable zinc, which your body needs to make collagen, the very substance that keeps joints flexible and muscles strong. But that's not all. Sprouted seeds also support your nervous system, which plays a crucial role in balance, coordination, and muscle control. All things that tend to decline with age if we're not proactive. So how do you sprout them? It's easier than you might think. Rinse raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds and place them in a glass jar. Cover with water and let them soak for 8 hours. Overnight is perfect. Drain, rinse again, and leave them in the jar, loosely covered. Rinse twice daily. Within 2 to 3 days, you'll see tiny sprouts, and that's when they're ready. Eat 1 tablespoon a day on salads and smoothies or straight by the spoonful. And here's a bonus. Sprouting softens the texture, making them easier to digest, perfect for those with sensitive stomachs or slower metabolism. Think of sprouted pumpkin seeds as a natural supplement your body actually recognizes and absorbs. They don't just sit in your system, they work. And for seniors looking to regain strength, flexibility, and energy, they may be one of the most powerful, overlooked tools out there. And now, we've come to the final seed. It's not just a food, it's considered a natural medicine in some parts of the world, and it may be the closest thing to a full-body rejuvenator in this entire list. Let's dive into seed number 1. Seed number 1, Sacha Inchi, the full-body restorer that most seniors have never heard of. It's not sold in most grocery stores. It's not part of the standard American diet. And yet, in the Amazon rainforest, it's been used for centuries to restore strength, fight fatigue, and keep the body resilient through aging. Introducing Sacha Inchi, also known as the Inca peanut. This small, star-shaped seed may just be one of the most complete superfoods for older adults. And yet, almost no one is talking about it. So what makes it so powerful? For starters, over 60% of its content is pure omega-3 fatty acids, but not just any omega-3s. Sacha Inchi contains a highly bioavailable form, which means your body can absorb and use it without strain, even if you have digestive issues or nutrient absorption problems. This helps reduce deep systemic inflammation, improve blood flow, and accelerate muscle repair after stress or activity. It also helps support your joints, heart, and brain, all in one daily dose. But that's just the beginning. Sacha Inchi is also packed with complete plant-based protein. meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle. This is critical for preventing sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that affects millions of seniors. On top of that, it's loaded with antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, the cellular damage linked to joint pain, stiffness, and loss of mobility. And here's what's truly exciting. Sacha Inchi has no major side effects, no known drug interactions, and is considered safe even for people with hypertension, diabetes, or sensitive digestion. So how do you use it? You have 2 options. Cold-pressed Sacha Inchi oil. Take 1 tablespoon daily, straight or mixed into a salad. Roasted Sacha Inchi seeds, just 1 tablespoon sprinkled over meals, gives you both protein and healthy fat. A quick warning, don't cook with the oil. High heat destroys its fragile omega-3s. Use it raw to preserve its full benefit. Want to take it even further? Combine Sacha Inchi with natural vitamin C, like guava, orange, or camu camu juice. That simple combo boosts collagen production, improves nutrient delivery, and helps your body heal faster and stronger. So if you've been searching for a natural, one-stop solution to help you stay strong, sharp, and active, Sacha Inchi might just be the seed your body's been waiting for. And now that we've covered all 10 miracle seeds, there's one more thing we need to talk about. Because how you eat these seeds and what you mix them with could be the reason you're not seeing results. Let's get into that next. How to use these seeds the right way. And the #1 mistake that could cancel out their benefits. So you've just learned about 10 of the most powerful seeds on the planet for aging muscles and bones. But before you start adding them to your routine, there's something important you need to know. Because the way you eat these seeds and what you combine them with can make or break their benefits. Here's the biggest mistake most people make. They mix these nutrient-rich seeds into store-bought fruit juices, sugary smoothies, or blended drinks full of hidden sugars, thinking they're doing something healthy. But here's what really happens. When you combine seeds high in healthy fats, minerals, and plant proteins with liquid fructose, like orange juice, pineapple, or sweetened blends, you create a spike in insulin that can block nutrient absorption and store more fat, especially in the belly. Even worse, the fructose, without the fiber of whole fruit, can trigger inflammation, disrupt metabolism, and make the minerals in those seeds harder to absorb. So what should you do instead? Rule #1, eat fruit whole. Don't juice it. Chewing activates digestive enzymes and gives your body fiber to slow sugar absorption. If you want to pair seeds with something sweet, go for whole berries, apple slices, or citrus wedges. Rule #2, pair seeds with clean bases. Think water unsweetened yogurt, herbal teas, homemade soups, vegetable-based smoothies. These options preserve the seed's full nutrient profile and support proper digestion. Rule #3, don't overdo it. More isn't better. Stick with 1 or 2 types of seeds per day and limit yourself to about 1 tablespoon each. Why? Because your digestive system has to process all that fiber, fat, and plant matter. And overloading it can backfire, causing bloating or discomfort. Rule #4, be consistent. It's not about perfection. You don't need fancy superfood powders or expensive supplements. Just 1 tablespoon a day, used wisely, can offer more real benefits than most multivitamins ever could. Because here's the truth. These seeds aren't magic, but when used intentionally with the right foods and over time, they can rebuild strength, reduce pain, and help your body feel younger, even in your 70s, 80s, or beyond. So ask yourself, which of these seeds do you already eat? Which one are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if this video helped you, consider sharing it with a friend or loved one who's looking to feel stronger, move easier, or age with more confidence. Your body is still listening to everything you give it and everything you take away. And it's never too late to start giving it what it truly needs. Thank you for watching. And remember, your health is worth the effort.